Hey guys, it's Nathan from the Kentucky Cycling YouTube channel. We are in Pulaski, Virginia at the trailhead for the New River Trail. New River Trail is a state park. It's a 57-mile linear park, and we are doing a trip with the Central Kentucky Bikepackers, and we're going to do a 2-night trip, basically explore the entirety of the trail plus a spur to the town of Freeze, which will give us a total ride in the neighborhood of about 113 or so miles over the course of the next couple of days. And we'll be staying in a couple of the campgrounds here at the state park along the way. Lots of cool features and beautiful scenery we expect to experience. So come along with us and take a ride on the New River Trail.
One item to be aware of if you plan to ride this trail is that there is paid parking at each of the trailheads. Grab an envelope from the box, punch out the days you're planning to park, tear off your parking pass and hang it from your rearview mirror. Then put your payment in the envelope and put it in the box. There's a QR code for a website to facilitate credit card payment, but we suggest planning to bring some cash along to avoid a little headache. The trail takes its name from the New River, which the trail follows along for the majority of its path. In contradiction to its name, the New River is widely accepted as the oldest river in North America and the second oldest river in the world.
Rain on your head.
I even got a raincoat on that too long.
The riding surface of the trail is a little different from any that we have previously ridden on and is a mix of crushed stone and cinder. Fast rolling in some places and a little spongy with more rolling resistance in others, you can expect to pick up a lot of black, ashy dirt in wet conditions. Despite the fact that Millrace Campground doesn't offer group sites, that there aren't any showers and there's only one water pump for the whole campground, the campground was very well maintained and was honestly one of the prettiest places I can remember camping.
I gotta find it. There it is.
Lucas, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make some dehydrated chicken pho. Little pieces of chicken. I guess are gonna grow up and be big pieces of chicken.
They're going to rehydrate and fill your belly.
That's right.
chief selling point of this trail has to be its tremendous variety of natural beauty. Truly, it's nothing short of amazing. Despite getting rained on, being here in the spring meant seeing an absolutely gorgeous display of lush plant life and greenery. Having ridden several other major rail and canal trails in the eastern half of the U.S., with each boasting their own brand of magnificent scenery, being on this trail is almost as if someone decided to compile a best of natural beauty's greatest hits and lay it all out here for us to experience. Our original plan was to have lunch at the Freeze Cafe, which Google had listed as open, but we learned from locals had permanently closed. Thankfully, the ice cream shop at the Caboose also had some hot dogs and nachos, so a few of us ate there, while the rest of the group headed back down the trail to the New River Outfitters, which had both a convenience store and a deli with a more robust menu of burgers, sandwiches, and other offerings.
It's like, it just has like beads of water that float.
Here we are at New River Outdoor Adventures. We got a big rain cell coming right towards us.
Smart. Very smart.
You having fun?
It had stopped raining by the time we reached the Cliffview Campground, which is only 4 miles from the end of the line and restaurant options. So we stopped and set up camp before heading into Galax for dinner. And it turned out to be a good thing we did, as that was the difference between being able to get firewood from the security guard or not having a fire. There are several restaurants in downtown Galax from which to choose. Another option close to the trail was Creek Bottom Brewing, which turned out to be our favorite meal of the trip. In addition to a large craft brew selection, they also offered specialty soft drinks for the non-drinkers among us. And the food was quite good. The next morning we got up early and packed up in an effort to get a jump on making our final push back to Pulaski before driving home to Kentucky. With Galax being at the high point of the trail, we'd enjoy a full 15 miles of gentle downhill riding, which was a fun way to start the day. It's important to note that this is a shared use trail between cyclists, hikers, and horses, with cyclists yielding to other types of users. We only encountered one group of horseback riders on our ride. The best practice when encountering horses is to stop ahead of reaching the horses and talk to the riders. In some cases, the rider may say it's okay to proceed, but in most instances, you'll probably wait for the horses to pass you before resuming your ride. We found that access to drinking water is a little scarce along the trail, especially when compared to some of the other trails we've ridden. Of course, with a river and creek always in close proximity, you could always filter water. However, so long as you carry enough with you to ride for about 25 miles at a time and take advantage of water when it's available, you should be fine. As always, we hope you found this content useful. If you did, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks.